Where I'm from?
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 Life in Detroit.
Hi, I'm Burzell Page.
Oh, Kim Page. It's the same age, 44 years old, from Detroit.
We're in the real estate business. We help make dreams come true. Those people who want to find that first home, second home, third home, build on an investment, or sell a home, or sell real estate in general.
From both of my parents. They were both, working parents. Both pretty much instilled a lot in us, very stable family.
I had a pretty good upbringing. I had a lot of seniors in my life. My grandparents and great-grandparents played a big part in my upbringing. So, having, the values of that generation instilled, along with my mother, who was involved in my life, and dad also. So it's kind of almost a multiple kind of family situation going on. So it was fun, and again, like I said, we were raised up here. I was raised in Detroit and went to school here, and so I guess average lifestyle of growing up in the city.
I would just say my father's Detroit memories was in middle school and also in high school. In Detroit, actually going to the movies. I would say going to the Mercury Theater up on 6 Mile and Schaefer every Saturday. My father dropping off me and my friends to go see Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street. Eddie Murphy, 48 Hours, every weekend it was no matter what was there. I mean, we went to go see it. It didn't matter if we didn't like the movie or not. It was something to do because everybody in our neighborhood went to that movie theater. Everybody from the high school went to the Mercury Theater every Saturday. And I mean, you paid your money, you got in, and you stayed there from like sun up to sundown.
Growing up in the 80s, the 80s was a real fun time. A lot of things were going on. Like I said, the neighborhood movie theater, basement parties, backyard parties. It was a little more social. We didn't have the internet and things like that. So if you wanted to have a good time, you went to a social gathering, a party or something. The other only toy that you had, or should I say, communication device, was just the house phone.
Right, exactly.
So you calling your friends, and after school on the phone, later in the evening watching the Scene,
yeah.
The new dance show.
Right.
That was a fun time. Listening to Mojo on the radio.
Right.
I'm talking about WGPR Mojo. I think what really caused it in the beginning, in my opinion, I think it was probably drugs, coming into the neighborhoods. Yeah. The crack epidemic back in the late 80s, early 90s, I mean, we just started to see, people on drugs and people, friends that we know, selling drugs and,
You know, it was a lot going on. So I think that's when a lot of changes in Detroit and in inner city neighborhoods really started to take place.
Yeah, obviously the 2000s, you saw a lot of the market changed, the world changed, so to speak. So, you know, people that had jobs didn't have them anymore. People that had homes didn't have a home anymore. So that's when you really saw the community just go from a thriving neighborhood full of people bursting out of the seams to now those neighborhoods that dwindled away to one house on the block, two houses on the block. There are a lot of neighborhoods right now, 3, 4 houses on a whole block when it used to be a block full of people. One of the first things is, you know, I would think the acknowledgement of God. That's a big one. Everybody knows we need jobs. You know, we need some employment. Another piece, education. You know, the schools played a big part in not just educating us, but raising us too. I think that a lot of people, they see the news. And I would say the big misconception of how big of a crime wave, and I've traveled. And Detroit is no different to me than any other major city in America.
Major cities that you go to, whether it's New York, Chicago, you know, whatever other major city, you still have crime rates. But for some reason, you know, in Detroit, you know, it seems like, you know, a lot of, I guess, news reporters or whatever, you know, zero in, you know, on what's taking place here in Detroit. But a lot of times it is like in a negative aspect as opposed to a positive. And with us being here every day, all day, we know what Detroit is really like, and it's really not like what it is on the news. I mean, the news just pretty much magnifies it. You know, but we know, and being here, that it's not really like that. There's a lot of positive things that are going on in Detroit too. No one ever talks about the city of Detroit waterfront. No one ever talks about the city of Detroit being right across from a country, you know, right across from Canada, you know, another country. So it's a lot of positive things going on in Detroit that the news doesn't talk about. We love going to all the festivals downtown. Anything that's happening downtown, anything that's happening at the Fox Theater, like concerts, we enjoy going to. Then it's like a lot of good places to eat too, you know, throughout the city that we enjoy.
A special shout out to my favorite soul food restaurant, Steve's. Or should I say, is it the East Franklin now?
Yeah.
It's a great places to go in the Renaissance Center or the GM building now. You've got some great restaurants and activities that are taking place there. So we just have some great spots to go.
Right, and we just went to the other day. What is that, Harbor House?
The Harbor House downtown.
So there's plenty of good places to eat.
All-you-can-eat seafood restaurant. I mean, we've got some gyms and some great places. Our arts, you can't beat our arts in the education district, the theater district. We've got some great places to visit, some good things to see.
Yes, currently, right now, we are the largest real estate company in the city of Detroit. As Brazil just said, we help plenty of people, not just in the city, but also outside of the city. We help them purchase homes, we help them sell homes. We even help right now in this particular market with foreclosure. So it's a lot of, we do a lot of free foreclosure help with people. Even if people just, you know, had a question to ask regarding real estate, we actually consult with people, have one-on-one consultations with people. Then our business also employs a lot of real estate agents throughout the city too. So then we do, you know, have a staff here too as well. So our mission here is to just, you know, help people with all of their real estate needs, whether buying or selling, or helping them put together even a plan as far as real estate. If they want to invest in properties, we help them plan that out. So, we do a lot when it comes to real estate. Our business is real estate. The name of the business is Front Page Realty. We're located here at 2921 East Jefferson Avenue. The place that we're located in is the beautiful Bagley Mansion. Little history behind the Bagley Mansion is that Bagley Mansion was once Governor Bagley's mansion. He built this mansion back in 1880. The mansion is pretty big. It has about 3 floors. It is on the historical list in Detroit.
Okay. Detroit's encouraging words. Look next door and really learn to love your neighbor and yourself. Thanks, bye-bye. Let me see on your MTV career. You gotta go now.
Welcome to the D!